In life, you must make exceptions to the rule, and today this is one of the exceptions to the rule. Instead of scheduling this for a future release, I wanted to get this video out there as soon as humanly possible. This is the same day recording video, and I did it because story time. I made a video a few weeks ago about story time and how in the short term, emphasis on the short term, I think Story Booster, did I say story time? Story Booster 1, 2, and 3 could overshadow over manga. Now, long term, I think manga is going to reign supreme. I think manga, I've said it before, is the base set Pokemon of Dragon Ball, even though it wasn't the original. It is the original. Think about that. Listen to that 2 more times. And when I was at a convention this weekend, I asked everyone that came up, what started you in Dragon Ball? 9 times out of 10, you know what the answer was? I watched the TV show. Started on the Buu Saga. Started when they were on Namek. I started when they were fighting the android. It was some iteration of the TV show. And when you think about it, and again, I've said this, so this should sound familiar, but I'm going to reemphasize this because some of you people will watch my video and be like, you want story to win? No, I don't. I'm a manga guy. But in Story Booster, you have a lot of different eras that are going to come out, right? They're taking this straight from the TV show here in the US. God bless. And when you look at that, and there's so many more people that started and have this history, these memories, this nostalgia built around the TV show, that I said, yeah, I think that's what's really going to drive people to really love Story Booster. Comparatively to the manga guys, where we started with the manga, and then we eventually transitioned to the TV show, right? There's more people that watch the TV show only versus watch the TV show and read them. A lot more. Just go ahead and ask anyone. Anyone that knows modern day Dragon Ball, if you ask them, 9 times out of 10, so because of that, because of the fact that it's going to be a trio set, story 1, 2, and 3, I said, I think story in the short term, knock us out of the park. Plus, we're seeing some dips in manga, but that could be seasonal. And then when these reveals started to come out, and I watch them as they come out, just like you do, so I was a little underwhelmed. And it was actually a good underwhelmed. But I have some critiques. I have some thoughts. All right. I'm an artist. All right. In fact, this is kind of interesting, but I've drawn my entire life. I've made it into a business. We used to be called Ram Fam Customs. We would do custom artwork on Funko Pops. Now, Ram, why are you telling us all of this? This has nothing to do. What do you just promote? No, I don't do this anymore. But if you go onto my Instagram, you can see these are a ton of art pieces, hand-drawn, acrylic paint on a Funko Pop. We would get them signed by the voice actors. We'd get them by celebrities. We would do it prior, during, we would do whatnot. I mean, look, I got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Final Kamehameha, Lilo and Stitch, Billy Butcher, One Piece, wrestlers, Carnage, Pokemon, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. We got a ton of them. Batman, Daredevil. I know, I understand, and I love art. So when I was looking at these cards, these reveals from an artist's perspective and a collector's perspective, I'm not that overwhelmed. I'm very underwhelmed. I'm Luke temperature. I am flaccid. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get me? I'm not 6th grade kid standing up holding his backpack in front of his body. You understand? I'm not that. I'm a tortoise that's cold. There's nothing really here. So I created this. I used some AI and stuff in it, But it was because of this. Now, some of you are going to look at this and say, actually, Ram Fam, I'm really excited about this. You're not 100% incorrect. It's okay. I like it. It's good. It's not good. It's not great. It's like whatever's in the middle. It's great. All right. It's a 1-star SCR Vegeta, you know, it would have been cool if they did Majin, but yeah, Wicked Soul, I get it. I know. All right. Maybe if it was like a leader alt art, I'd be cool with it. But the 1-star SCR? Nah. What I don't like about this, it has a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt of Charizard 151. It's too zoomed back. This does not make a good card. You understand? Do you see the similarities between me and Majin Vegeta? Do you see this? This does not make a good card. I'll give you another example. Hang on, before I roll away again. Hang on. Do you see the similarities? Look at this. Do you see? This is the most. Maybe you're not a Pokemon guy. That's fine. I like the original 151. I like the set. But Charizard is so clumsily put together, and this is like the top hit in this set. And it took the least amount of artistic ability to put this together. The least. Top hit. Okay? I'm getting that vibe here. 151, Majin Vegeta. It's not good. It's okay. It's great. Do you understand what I'm telling you? It's cool they got Trunks back there. You know, goodbyes, Bulma, Trunks, even you, Kakarot. It would be cool to have them in the background. It would be cool to have Boo's fat face being disintegrated in the background. Well, Ram Fam, this is a Vegeta card. You're going to add all these other people into it. All right, hold that argument because I'm about to debunk it. Ram Fam, this is a Vegeta card. Hang on there, big dog. I'll get to you in a second. But if that's the 1-star, this has got to be the 2-star. I need to be shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it needs to be. Goku, obviously the wrong Trunks, but you know what I'm trying to do with AI. Fat Boo being disintegrated. Some aura to it, baby. Like, if this isn't the 2-star we deserve, if this isn't like the 2-star we get, I don't know a story's going to do that good at all. And I feel bad for everyone spending $600-700 on this. That's bonkers. This is trash. Get rid of that trash. This isn't that good. For a 1-star, I mean, look at the other. I'm going to pull it up again. 1 second. We're going to do it live together, folks. FB10. Let's just put FB10. Let's look together. Guys, this is a very different experience, right? Very different experience, right? Now, this is in all forms. I made the argument this should probably be the 2-star, but this is time, energy, effort, creativity. It's in all forms. Maybe it's an exception to the rule. Ram, you're saying you want in all forms? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But alt art, SCR, 1-star. Son Goku. Now, for those of you who said, well, this isn't this Ram, that Vegeta, you want to put Bulma in the background? You want to put Boo and Goku and Kid Trunks? Yeah. This is a Son Gohan card. And you know who takes up the most real estate? The guy that wasn't even in the movie. I mean, he was in the movie, but he wasn't even in the movie. It's not even a him movie. It's not even a him card. What are we talking about here? They do this all the time. This isn't new. This ain't that new, baby. I would argue that the person that takes up the least amount of real estate on this card that people love is the name of the card, is the character of the card. That's crazy. So yeah, this card, it needs a little love, a little TLC. Give me a Bulma in the background. Give me a Boo and a Goku. I mean, this is a weird angle. I'd rather have his face kind of like what I did over here. Obviously the correct face. But it's not. It's just not it. It's just not it. I don't think we're gonna get for a 1-star, dude. That means this card is gonna come out of the gate. Gun to my head, $350. I know Son Gohan, Sleepy Gohan is settled around 2 something. Is this near mint? Yeah, 235. It started off like 3 something, right? Yeah, there were a lot of sales. By the way, I'm gonna talk about this card in a few weeks. You should start buying this card. It's very, very low and undervalued. But the point of the matter here is that this is that card. I'm just not feeling it. It's cool, but am I gonna pay $230 for this card? Probably not. Definitely trade into it. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is like the best card that they revealed. This is better. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Let me look at another card I'm gonna judge. If you looked at this card, my screen is very specific right now. Looked at this card. Would you vote on it being a Gohan card, a Goten's card, or a Kid Trunks card, or Trunks Youth? Right? Like if I looked at this card, you got Goten in the front, middle, you got Gohan, and in the back, behind a fist and a leg, behind someone's fist and their leg, you got Trunks. What kind of card do you think it's going to be? Fucking Trunks card. It's a rare Trunks card. So again, when you give me the argument, Ram, why would you put all these people in the background? They put the main character of this card 3 layers deep, baby. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? They do it. Not very excited for this one. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, Rubber Band Gummy Boy. Pure Evil. You might get some more Boo decks. I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. This, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm 99.8% accurate on this. This is Broly's second awakening. And I say that because I think that's where all the Dragon Balls were. I think this is when he's going to do his family Kamehameha and base off the other card. So, it's cool. Not my favorite movie, but, it's a Broly movie, so why not? Okay. Vegeta. Let's just talk. Let's talk about this for a quick second. Not that quick. This is a Vegito card. SCR, 1-star. Again, comparative, right? Like these two are on equal standing legs. I think where one is 250, 249, 235. I mean, I think those two numbers should be switched, but let's just call it like a $250 card. Do I think this is equal to this? I think this is that one. Vegeta's too far back. Yo, Vegeta's too far back. And then when we look at Vegito, this dude's a little too close. Like, I don't know what perspective or depth that we're like supposed to be living in. But then you got Majin Buu, Gohan absorbed even further. I'm not understanding this. Who's doing these? I think okay, listen. Let's take the critique. I think maybe Vegito looks big because he is, but I think he looks bigger because Majin Buu, is a little bit further. Maybe if you made Majin Buu bigger or closer, which are kind of the same thing, not really, then I would maybe like this card a little bit more. Like, you see the size of these guys? like just like the size of that image, right? You could have roughly this size of Majin Buu here, a little bit bigger. You know, his little energy ball could be in the top corner. Like that would be kind of cool. You know, I think that would make this one a little bit more interesting. Is there any chance we can add more text to this card? If anyone from Bandai or Dragon Ball department, I'd love 3 or 4 more sentences in here. That would be just fantastic. 3 or 4 more, like really, I'd love to see the text go up to his fucking chin. Ram, it's a TCG. I know. I get it. I understand. But like, you know, I'd love to see the art. Maybe I'm a little biased. You know, here's a little perspective from, you know, how large, you know, zoom it out, zoom it back. It looks like he's almost out of frame too, because, you know, you have this gray border, this little blue border right here. You know, he looks like he's just so close to you. Like we just can't get the depth right on this set. You know, and I laugh and I kind of make fun of this, but that's the reality. Manga's gonna crush it, baby. I don't think they're gonna topple us in the short term. Okay, this is what makes me think that Go Tense. Yeah, this has to be because when you look at this card, good movie. You know, Go Tense is with Trunks and Videl. Props to Videl, by the way. They need to have a Videl fighting Broly card. That would go hard. Alt art, maybe red. No, she already got a red one. Something cool. Because she went up to Broly, a Super Saiyan legendary Super Saiyan, and had no idea and was ready to throw down in like 5 seconds. She didn't care. Good for her. Got her butt kicked, but didn't care. You know, Gohan eventually heard or felt the energy, got there, was ready to kick down. Gotenks had no idea who he was fighting. Trunks had no idea. Jumped in, helped out, eventually got to the point where Gohan and Gotenks Kamehameha that boy. Right? He had an aura, you know, he had to do one of those one-handers as he is. And in the midst of this, again referencing this bag. Where's the bag? This bag had Dragon Balls in it. You know, they all kind of fell scattered together. Gotenks apparently was able to summon Shenron and make a wish, and Daddy came back like an angel. Oh, came back. Bam, right? And together they weren't able to get Broly, but similar to when, I don't know, I'm giving you this history lesson, but similar to when Vegeta distracted Perfect Cell, you got Kid Trunks doing the same thing to Broly, giving the opportunity for the family Kamehameha blast this dude away to oblivion, center of the fucking sun, burn this boy up, made him extra crispy, and he ain't gonna be in he ain't gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? I think for a rare, look at this card. For a rare, this is perfect. I think they're giving us almost too much in value for this. You got the green, you got the giant Broly. You know, beggars can't be choosers. I would argue this is a 9 out of 10 card. A few small things that I would change, but despite that, how many fingers you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. I think this is an amazing rare. If they revealed this first and I didn't see anything above it, anything higher value, I would say story time is gonna bust up. Manga's dead. If I saw just this card, but then you got, you know, this would be a cooler leader or an alt-art leader. But this one, I'd absolutely buy this. This one on release day, I'm gonna be finding it. I'm gonna buy every copy I can. I'm gonna be trading into this card a lot. I love it. The red, the green, the purple, the gold. If I hold it in my hand and it's textured, oh, love it. This is the best card that they've created. Also, they have this card. So, you know, bang for your buck right there. That's a big card. Maybe I'm crazy. maybe my little AI drawing with the wrong trunks is amazing. Maybe it's terrible. I am not that thrilled with the reveals this. I thought Story Booster really had it. I thought Booster had all the right things, but then when you literally tear open that box and look into the contents, I don't know if it's there. Maybe they blow us away with an amazing, like, you thought Dual Evolutions was good, guys? We're doing 10 2-star. Like, something outlandish. Maybe they reveal, excuse me, there's going to be some serialized. Maybe there's some, we're doing a signature series. Something just bonkers just comes out. Maybe it's in all forms of Vegeta. Maybe it's not something like this, but rather in all forms where you get, unless there's something just crazy, like the real Titanic iceberg level situation that comes up. Don't know if Story Booster is gonna do it justice, because right now she's fallen a little bit. She's really underwhelming, and I feel really bad. Oh boy, let's go look at this. I feel really bad for anyone that's spending this amount of money right now. I mean, if it was a different set of cards, let me put it this way. If these card reveals were really that crazy, I think you would have a lot more sales than what you're seeing right now. We're dropping this same day. So today is Tuesday, July 21st. By the way, I'm going to have no haircut for the next like 3 or 4 videos. So you'll know. And then I'll have a haircut again. So for about 6 days, 5 days. If it was that great of a reveal, this would be your proof in the pudding. I don't think. Chat, what do you think? Is Ram crazy? Ram fam, you finally lost it. Ram fam, you came to your senses. This is what we were trying to tell you. Well, you didn't know that because you didn't know the card. Again, this is like betting. I lost a lot of money on Argentina, but we were betting, and you just, your odds are just going down. There could be a crazy the goalie from one side can kick into the net in the other. I don't see it happening though, man. I don't see Story Booster coming out on top, even on the short term. And I'm a manga guy. I'm just, I gotta call this out. So chat, what do you think? Drop a like, subscribe, comment, share your thoughts below. Share this across all platforms. If you are on Whatnot, we $start everything Tuesday, 9 p.m., Saturdays, 10 p.m. Eastern. Follow us on Instagram. I appreciate your support. We will be back again tomorrow as a regularly scheduled program. You'll see me with no haircut. And I'm going to record another 10, 15 videos for you guys so we can keep on growing this community together. Whether you love me, whether you hate me, I hope you tuned in. I hope you learned something. I hope you grab something for this